Hello guys, this is Vysh. So this video is about the vaccination drive which started in India right now. In different phases it will be done, and hopefully in some time everybody will be getting vaccinated. And India has two vaccines which is approved, and it is being given to the people now. And it's not only within India, it's going outside India also. So it's like the world's largest vaccination drive. So this video, because we thought we have a YouTube channel, these many followers and subscribers, so it's our moral responsibility to share such things to you. Okay, it's not only about the lectures which we make and all these things, but still, if you ask, is this video UPSC relevant? It is UPSC relevant. Okay, because we'll be discussing some things like what is vaccine nationalism, what is this Covax facility which is there, and what are the different phases in which this is happening. And all these things, 99% of the facts will be useful for your mains exam, for which we are expecting a question next year for 2021. Because this year also we saw 2020, the questions came one or two related to corona, so it will come. Okay, so you have to know how India has handled this and how world is appreciating it or responding to it. All these things we'll see in quick 15 to 16 slides. Okay, so it's called India's vaccine Maithri diplomacy, what is happening right now. So I've taken the liners from doctors, okay, whatever they have told about this. So this is like the IMA, Indian Medical Association president, like, be brave, take the vaccine shots, let's make life in 2021 and onwards COVID free. Then this is Apollo Hospitals chairman. Vaccines are the critical intervention to save lives since decades. COVID vaccines are safe and effective. Don't hesitate, get vaccinated. I did on the very first day. Okay, I'm sharing this all these things because people had a lot of doubts about this made in India vaccines and all these things. So these are the experts in the country who is telling this. Okay, so it is hard to talk about a middle ground for something as important as getting vaccinated for stopping COVID-19 spread. Healthcare workers should take a lead in proving it. Okay, so this is again an IMA doctor. So these are certain things, and again Niti Aayog chairman also has told it. Those who are those of us who are fortunate enough to be listed for vaccination, please, we should not refuse. When you receive a vaccine, you protect yourself and can perform your functions without fear. Once an individual is protected, the virus can then not affect that individual at all. Okay, so this again a member of Niti Aayog, he has told it. And usually when vaccines are taken, okay, let be any vaccine, it'll be a rabies vaccine or any other vaccine which you take, you will usually have maybe a one day like a fever or some rashes on your skin, okay, or some pain or some headache, something happens. Okay, this is a usual thing which happens after any vaccine in this world. So there are some things which is being spread in the news and foreign media and all these things, like after taking this vaccine people got fever, people got that thing. It's all unwanted rumors being spread. Unless something is safe, a country like India, which has this much of population and which is called the pharmacy of the world. Okay, so that also, there's certain facts I'll show you why India is called the pharmacy of the world. So when someone of that sort is releasing something and giving to Indian people and also outside, it should have been tested sufficiently. Okay, so you do not go with the unwanted speculations and unwanted rumors. You have to take the vaccination whenever it is available for you. Okay, so this is one thing which is again taken from the health and ministry website. Now the past, if you see, okay, when it all started and last 3 months, 6 months and all, India was being criticized, but that certain ground level fact which you take, okay, if that you see, India has done extremely well. Okay, how much ever you support the government or not support the government, you don't like your own country, you feel foreign things are better, whatever it is, if you take the ground level fact, okay, I've just taken some random screenshots. Okay, whatever happened in USA, 1 in 4 of these counties, the cities, it was declared hotspot. Okay, which never happened in the case of India. Okay, it was not that much spread, or it was not that much like death toll also was not that much. Okay, if you take suppose after USA, another one major country was Italy. Okay, it's like record deaths were happening, people were dying. This much country, not big country I will tell, but developed country, which is known for its medical facilities and all these things, they could not control it or contain it. Okay, as how we have done. Compared to any other country, Italy was doing very bad. Okay, Italy and UK, if you see UK also, death count was continuously increasing. But if you take the country-wise statistics, the number of death or the number of anything, okay, the number of cases, anything, if you take India's number was very less. Okay, overall it was very less. Yeah, so this is certain statistics, random ones, which I've taken over the last 5-6 months. Okay, and foreign media also, which people keep spreading in the social media and all these things. If you see this Boston Review, India's response to COVID-19 is a humanitarian disaster. This is what in July news came. Then India is in denial about the COVID-19 crisis. Okay, Scientific American, again a journal. Then BBC again, which usually is whatever news it comes out, it will be 90% criticizing India for whatever issue it may be. Okay, so again for COVID-19, it has told Delhi staring at virus disaster. So they all were predicting or assuming that India will end in such a way that the number of cases, everything will be huge and like uncontrollable. Okay. But India had managed everything, the lockdown and whatever they are doing, it's all like very well planned. And again here, India's government criticized by opposition. So opposition's job is anyway to criticize. So that also was going on. But the problem is they were taking support of these above newspaper articles. Okay, they were taking Boston Review, they were taking Scientific American, BBC, Al Jazeera, all this Saudi Arabian or American sponsored some papers. This is what they are taking, and the opposition also blaming. But always India has proved to the world that if they are doing something, they will show ground level facts and results. And so finally it has come back. Okay, now India is fighting back. This COVID-19, India is fighting back, and India is proving to the world that yes, we are the manufacturing hub of this country, of the world. Okay, so the Prime Minister's latest speech, which you have seen there, also he has told today India is ready to save humanity with 2 made in India COVID-19 vaccines. Okay, so which are the 2? Covaxine, which is Bharat Biotech, made by Bharat Biotech, and the Covishield is there. Okay, which is again from the Pune Institute. So that you would have seen again yesterday. I think that institute, some fire happened and a lot of losses has happened. But luckily there is no issue with the vaccine part and the buildings where vaccines are stored or something. So but it's in news. Okay, so these things you are supposed to know. And this is a poster which I took again from the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare website. Okay, they have a Facebook page actually. So anyway, you all are wasting time in social media, most of us. So it's better to like these government pages also. Okay, just hit a like, you will get to know updates, regular updates of what the government is doing. Everything in this video what I have taken is made based on the references from that Facebook page alone. Okay, Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, if you search, you will get a page. From there only I have taken all these screenshots and all these things. Okay. Now, vaccine nationalism. Okay, this is something which a question can be expected for UPSC, and in general everybody can know. Okay, so this is the simple statement: the rush by some rich countries to pre-book large number of coronavirus vaccines under development has led to the coinage of the term vaccine nationalism. Okay, like whoever has the money, whoever has this thing, like USA, European Union, China, Japan, anyone you take, they are pre-ordering the vaccines. Okay, because they have their maybe you can call it selfish or whatever, they want their people to be vaccinated. So if you take India's case, India is doing right opposite of that. Okay, India is manufacturing it, producing it, and along with vaccinating phase 1, phase 2 in India, they are simultaneously giving it to the world also. That statistics also I'll show you. Okay, so if you take again this again a newspaper article where they're showing, okay, the rich countries which are pumping billions to pre-order the vaccines for their own people, okay, from outside, they might be doing their own research and whatever, and they will be making their vaccine, but more than giving it to the world, they are trying to contain it to their people, okay, as a high priority, and after that only they'll think of giving it outside. So UK, USA, European Union, Japan, everybody has invested. It's not like they're doing something wrong, but this should not be what should be the case entire world. Okay, if that is the case, then African countries or any poor countries, they will not get it. If it's not like only you should get vaccinated, only when others are also vaccinated, this entire thing will be over. Okay, else still the risk of you getting infected is still there. So this entirely have to be wiped out. So that is why vaccine nationalism is something which India is also opposing, and the big leaders, okay, instead of looking at those journals which I showed you, you should listen to experts and more influential people. Okay, like whether it's Bill Gates or the WHO chief, we'll see what they have told. Okay, so in the starting, when India was preparing the this thing vaccine and all, he told like a lot of very important things have been done in India, and its pharma industry is doing to work to help make the coronavirus vaccine, building on other great capacities that they have used for other diseases. Okay, so India has been not only like now, okay, India has been like whether it's tuberculosis, measles, any disease, India has been the vaccine manufacturing hub of the world. Okay, so this is a thing which he told at the start. Now when India has started to give out the vaccines, okay, so it is again, it's great to see India's leadership in scientific innovation and vaccine manufacturing capability as the world works to end the COVID-19 pandemic. Okay, then WHO chief, India continues to take decisive action and demonstrate its resolve to end COVID-19 pandemic. As the world's largest vaccine producer, it's well placed to do so. Okay, so WHO chief himself is doing telling the same thing. Okay, India is the largest vaccine producer of the world. So if you see the latest updates in one page, if you have to see, India has rolled out a massive vaccination drive under which 2 vaccines, Covishield and Covaxine, are being administered to frontline health workers, while this Oxford Covishield is being manufactured by the Serum Institute in Pune. Covaxine has been produced by Bharat Biotech. Maldives is the largest COVID-19 assistance recipient in India's neighborhood, including medical supply, food supply, medical team, training and financial assistance of $250 million. Okay, so Maldives have been taking not only when vaccine is ready, before that also a lot of help have been given from India. Okay, so India has sent, we'll see just a quick numbers of what is being given in the last 1 week, I would say. Okay, because after the vaccines have got approved already in 1 week, 150,000 doses of Covishield vaccine to Bhutan, 1 lakh doses to Maldives, 1 million doses of coronavirus vaccine to Nepal, 1 lakh doses to Mauritius, 50,000 to Seychelles, and 2 million doses to Brazil, Morocco, South Africa, and many I saw like today's newspaper like Afghanistan and UK and 2-3 other countries have already requested for this thing. Okay, but they are not going to get it for free. I think they are placing the order. Okay, so 2 million doses of domestically produced Covishield vaccine to Bangladesh. Okay, these are all completely free as grant India has given. Okay, parallel, like we have this neighborhood first policy, and that is what is happening. Okay, except for Pakistan and everything else you will see here. Okay, it's all given completely free. And Sri Lanka is also there in the list. I have not added here. And now Bangladesh is also going to purchase 3 crore doses. Okay, so that's again going to be incoming revenue for India. So this is the thing which is going on within India and outside India. But all these things, obviously, you will know who will be unhappy about this. Okay, in Chinese journals and Chinese sponsored newspapers, this is what is happening in the last 2-3 days. They are telling like India, this move could also aim at political brand building to counter the international influence of Chinese vaccines, despite China sets its own pace. So in general, they are in the starting of this newspaper article, they are appreciating like India is the vaccine hub, India has to do this, do that, and finally they have purposely put this sentence also like India is just doing political brand building and trying to influence the counter influence the Chinese vaccines which is going outside. Okay, like everybody is wanting India's vaccine, means obviously they'll have some problems because they will not then buy Chinese vaccines and all these things. So they have to always show India in a bad light. So that is why this article is also there. But if you take worldwide example, okay, if it's take Nepal or Sri Lanka or Bangladesh or Maldives, any country you take, all these people have suffered losses or some trouble from China in the last few years. Okay, because they'll either be in debt trap or they'll be like getting some false promises from China. Taken for example, Nepal issue was there, but India is now healing them. Sri Lanka is already in a debt trap. Their port is now taken away by China. Pakistan is already 90% sold. Bangladesh, again, I think they were promised of some million doses of vaccine from China, but still now they have not got anything as per any newspaper article which I have referred. Then Maldives, again, you know, the similar of Sri Lanka. Okay, they are building bridges there, they are building certain things there. And finally, Maldives also will go into debt trap. But India, all these years, have continuously helped them even without getting back anything. Okay, so that is why when it comes to international diplomacy, soft diplomacy, or soft power, which you call, okay, India is leading the world now. So that is going to be a potential mains question also for UPSC. Okay, India soft power, or India driving the world with this soft relations. So all these things are potential thing, and all these things which I tell in this video, you can use as your fodder points for your mains answer. Okay, that is why I told this video will be useful for your UPSC as well. And these are the appreciations which are like flowing in Twitter. Okay, in the last 1 week, Twitter, if you see, the first one is Bhutan Prime Minister. Okay, after receiving, if you see here, it is of unimaginable value when precious commodities are shared even before meeting your own needs, as opposed to giving out only after you have enough. Okay, like India did not vaccinate everyone in India yet, but we are giving millions of doses free of cost to Bhutan. So that is what they are appreciating. Now, if you take this is, I think Maldives. Okay, Maldives Prime Minister. So he's telling a short while ago, a flight from India with 1 lakh doses of Covishield vaccine arrived, renewing our hopes of resolution COVID-19. Okay, so again they are thanking. And again, if you see, this is Nepal. Okay, because these same leaders have had issued certain statements in certain cases against India as well. But with India, because of their neighborhood policy, is giving everyone this free doses and setting an example. Okay. So again, I thank Prime Minister as well as the government and people of India for the generous grant of 1 million doses. Okay, it's all grant. It's not like anything is charged. Everything is free of cost. So this is what is happening in the neighborhood countries. And this, if you see, a very good powerful statement anyway, which you can use in your mains answer also. Without you, we won't have enough vaccines to serve the world. Okay, this is told by this microbiologist Peter, who is appointed by the European Commission as a special advisor on the response to COVID-19. Okay, so he is monitoring all the things and he is preparing the reports. So he is telling this, without you, we won't have enough vaccines to serve the world. Okay, so that is a true thing. And here, this is the latest, if you see, 23rd January, yesterday, Brazil, after receiving, they have thanked India with this particular poster. Okay, so just mixing Indian culture into it, and it's a very nice way, I would say, of thanking a country. So this was again going around social media and all these things. So everything which I told you would have already seen if you are a very like a person who is always on the internet, and you would have already seen. I have just compiled everything for people who are not seeing all these things. Okay. Then if you see COVAX, what is COVAX? This is again a potential prelims as well as mains question. So, you know, like from the early stages, people are not concerned whether we'll be able to make vaccine or not. It is about whether everybody will be vaccinated or not. Okay, because the rich people, as I told, vaccine nationalism will come in and everybody will start to pre-order and store it for themselves. So that is why the global leaders, everybody wanted a solution. So that is why we have a solution called Covax. Okay, I'm not reading entire thing, I'm just telling you the gist of it. So Covax, if you see, it is one of the 3 pillars of the access to COVID-19 tool. Okay, there is something called ACT Accelerator, okay, which was started by whom? It was started by WHO, European Commission, and France. Okay, so that is the ACT. So as part of ACT, we have something called COVAX now. So what is COVAX? COVAX is focusing on getting this and having it like equally distributed across the world. Okay, so COVAX is led by another 3 people, the Gavi, the Vaccine Alliance, which you know, and Coalition of Epidemic Preparedness, okay, CEPI, and WHO. These 3 are facilitating the COVAX initiative. Okay, so COVAX is under ACT. And the people also you should know, okay, because this is what, if they are asking prelims, this is the only thing they'll ask. Remaining is all your mains thing. So the lower income countries and all these people who do not have much bilateral ties and trade and all, they also need vaccines. So this COVAX facility will see to it that the entire world, everybody gets vaccine equally at the same time in same phases. Okay, so that is what this COVAX facility is. So I hope that is clear. Now we'll end the video with 2-3 facts. Like India has the largest number of FDA approved plants outside the US. Okay, this is something which again people don't know. People appreciate like USA have best hospitals, Italy has best hospitals, they have everything, they have the manufacturing things, but they don't know certain facts which like an Indian you should know. Okay, like we have the largest number of FDA approved plants, okay, this manufacturing plants outside the USA. Okay, in this full world, USA have decided, not in China, it is in India that we have the largest number of plants. And India is called the pharmacy of the world. This is 99% a question can come in GS3 in next year. Okay, they will just put India as the pharmacy of the world, elaborate, that is a question will come. So you have to use all these pointers which I have told you with examples and any evidence which you can support, then it will be a good answer. And these are all the evidence for that. Okay, these are all the support, the market size of India, the FDA inflows which is happening, it's all $1 billion business. Okay, whatever India is doing in the field of medicine, it's $1 billion business you could see. So if you see 90% of the measles vaccine, then the 65% of this BCG, that is tuberculosis, and then market size expectation by 2025 is again $100 billion. So 4 Indian companies are in the top 10 global generic companies, 20% export by volume. So these are all the numbers you need, okay, for writing a brilliant answer. More than this, you don't need anything. Whatever you have, just compile it and make an answer. You will get the answer for why India is the pharmacy of the world. And this again, supporting fact, like the institutes, okay, vaccine manufacturing institutes across the world. The first one is Indian Pune based institute, which has now made the Covishield. So we have the annual capacity of 1.5 billion doses, okay, manufacturing. But others, if you see Russia, USA, any country, Europe, you take, the numbers are very, very less, okay, maybe half of that or 1/3 of that or 1/10 of that. That is the capacity of the world. But India can produce this much. Okay, that is why made in India is the next big thing. Okay, everything will be made in India if we use our resources properly. Okay, if the schemes are implemented properly, if the funds are allocated properly, we are going to be number 1 in all these things. Then this one we'll end with a like lighter note. This, I think, a 40-second clip you would have seen already in WhatsApp. It was going on, it was Facebook, it was going on. Like 2 Karnataka ministers, they were just posing for it. A video came, okay, 30-second, 40-second video, like they are posing, but the person is actually not getting injected. Okay, so this came out and the ministers were asked for explanation. And so today in Indian Express, they've given the answer for that. Okay, there's actually, these are people who are already vaccinated as per the phase 1, but because they want to promote this vaccination drive and all these things, they came for photo op here. Okay, if you see here, they post for pictures later on the request of photographers there who missed it, okay, when they were administered the vaccine. So they are vaccinated, but the video leaked when they were actually posing for the photo. So that is why this was rolling around yesterday, and today in Indian Express the clarification has come. So I just wanted to make it clear of what came. Okay, but anyway, we cannot confirm all these things. We can only believe what is coming in the papers. Okay, so here if you see the phase 1 COVID-19 vaccine, phase 1 started, 3 lakh health workers to get this thing on day 1. It started, I think, last week. And then Ladakh soldiers were among the first set. Okay, around 12,000 doses of vaccine have reached Ladakh. And now phase 2 is going to happen, in which all the chief ministers and the prime minister, all these people are going to get vaccinated. Okay, so like at phase 2, phase 3, phase 4, it will keep going. And if you see the record also, it is like lakhs. Okay, compared to any other country, the number of people getting vaccinated. Okay, vaccination also, I think in 2 doses you have to take. So that also, it is going in huge number. And all these updates, as I told, is in the health and family welfare Facebook page. Okay, every day they are posting it. So this is again 6 p.m. 23rd January, the latest number I have taken from there. Okay, today again maybe a new page has come. You can go and check there. So time to take COVID-19 vaccine is now. Okay, so people who had speculations, doubt and all these things, hope at least some clarity you would have got through this video. Okay, that is why I wanted to share these details. And till then, okay, till then you get this thing. And also in future, it's always good to follow these rules. Okay, maintaining distance from people, and then this using the soap and water, wearing mask, all these things, please follow. This is again to be followed. Okay, the countries like Japan and all these people who had the first initial cases in last year December, January, later we saw that Japan and all cases were going down. Why? Because in general in their lifestyle they maintain this hygiene. Okay, Japanese people, because of their pollution, whatever, they always anyway wear mask. Okay, so that again became useful for this disease as well. So this is how the things I could summarize for you. If any more doubts, anything you can ask me, anything you want to comment or anything, you please share with us so that we can add it in the next video. Okay, so I'll just wind up. And if you are a UPSC aspirant, please see to it that you WhatsApp me. The WhatsApp number is there in the description as well as in any other video which you watch. So we'll give you free foundational videos. Okay, we want you to start now. Okay, whether it's 2021, 22, 23, whichever batch you're preparing for, with that foundational videos, in 2 to 3 days it will take to watch the entire videos. Then you will be clear of whether you are actually fit for this exam, whether you will clear this exam, or what is lacking in you that you can correct it. Okay, so that is what the foundational videos will help you with. So please see to that, get it from us for free. Okay, it's completely free. Just WhatsApp us, just ask for foundational videos. I'll give you all the links. Okay, completely free. So I'll come up with the next video soon. Till then, enjoy, stay safe. Thank you and have a nice day.